All right, all praises, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our elders, GMS New York, and honor to you brothers out there that's teaching the truth. Okay, so the last time we left off, Natives American marked as Israel. Part 3, there was an error, and I said Deuteronomy 24, 64. Correctly is Deuteronomy 28, 64. All right, so continue on page 40. This book, Black Africans and Native Americans. All right, by Jack D. Forbes. All right, and Jack D. Forbes, a Native American self, and let's see. Be patient with me, brothers. All right, because I'm gonna get this part right here. It says, page 40, towards the end of the 16th century, there existed in the church of Sao Tome in Lisbon, all right, that's over in Portugal, a confraternity limited to Indians, all right, and those are the particular Indians are from the tribe of Asher, or any other tribes, Gad, you had all their tribes come through there, mostly likely come through there. In a letter of, but mostly Asher, in a letter of 1591, the king responded to petition from the judge, overseers, and members of the group by granting 3 years the right to ask for alms along the river in the Alpha and the Barrio does, as Claras, provided that the right was limited to those who were very old or ill or could not support themselves. Some Americans, now these Asherites or the other tribe, and also the other tribes along with them. I wouldn't doubt that other tribes in Portugal too, especially after intermarriage with African, basically Judites. All right, southern so-called Negroes, Judites, probably also belong to the confraternity of Rosario Pretos, a confraternity founded in 1496 to provide mutual assistance and communal life for Pretos blacks. All right, now this organization still exists. I had I looked it up on the internet like a couple years ago. This group pension and interests of the community, as for example in efforts to keep officials seeking runaway slaves from breaking into the homes of Negroes and Negros and pretas who were honest women married to linguistic interpreters and Marentes, slack if I'm pronouncing it wrong, seamen, all right, 1521, 29, and 1604, just show you that the tribe of Asher, all right, from Brazil, they was over there, and they descended still over there, today. Many American slaves were these Asherites from Brazil and other most likely other territories. Salakia. Many Americans were resold from Portugal to other countries, and this trade continued for at least a century. All right, because you remember earlier I read they were trained like 3 Asherites, so-called Brazilian Indians, for one Judite Negro. All right, just imagine how many people was there. And like I read in Deuteronomy 33, Asher blessed with children. So, in 1592, for example, a widower of Lipson sold Beatrice, age 12, originally from Pernambuco, Brazil, to the Canary Islands. That's the islands off West Africa. Many Americans were sold as slaves in Spain as revealed by the notarial record of Seville, Valencia. All right. So it just show you that the natives of America are Israelites, man. All right. Let's see what else I can find. All right. This is I'm gonna jump to Simeon and Ephraim, because Simeon and Ephraim, they share the island Hispaniola. All right. One side was Haiti, today, where the tribe of Levi. The other side is I believe called Santa Dominican Republic, the Republic of Dominican Republic. All right, but before Levi came there, you had Ephraim, you had Simeon sharing that island. All right, thus even as Columbus was loading fight ships with slaves, he was proposing to sail 4,000 various parts of the Mediterranean. Right, you got Ephraim, Simeon in the Mediterranean area along the coast of Africa. So you got Simeon and Ephraim in Africa. Columbus was also unconcerned that many Americans would die, right? You damn devil. In the slave trade, because as he said, blacks and the native Canary Islanders, when first enslaved, also had died in great numbers. All right. For Columbus, the Americans were pieces, right? Cabazas, heads of goats. It did not matter if only 10% lived to reach a mark, according to Las Casas, who incidentally possessed Columbus' diaries, letters, and notes. The shipment of Americans to Europe and Africa by Columbus and by other Spaniards did not an accident, nor was a result of armed resistance or alleged cannibalism, right? Because Esau, he did basically slander Ephraim and Simeon, Hispaniola, the island Hispaniola, by saying that they was eating people and stuff. You know, that's not true. Also, mainly also the Caribbean. So they, you see the movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, where they talking about the Caribbeans, Slakia, Ephraim, correctly, the Ephraim, talking about they cannibals, man. That's not true. It was a direct extension of the style of commercial slavery long practiced by the Genoese and Venetians in the Mediterranean and used by Portuguese along the west coast of Africa. Columbus voyages, in very real sense, were mere extensions of the old galley routes from Italy to North Africa and the Black Sea, and of the Portuguese routes along the African coast. Right, it was more than 4,000. Well, I'm just saying, totally, it had to be more than that they reported. You know, they devils anyway. They ain't gonna tell. What's the result? Because Ephraim also blessed many children too. Ephraim blessed with the fruit of the womb. All right. What was the result? First, many thousand Americans were shipped to Spain during Columbus' period of dominance in the Caribbean. It is difficult to calculate the exact number because many ships depart from Haiti without leaving any record of their cargo. See, there I go. I told you. But we made sure that they did not leave empty on the very first voyage, although Columbus only carried 25. All right. Go somewhere else. Jump to another one. All right, this is back to the tribe of Gad, and go to page 29, same book. Black Africans and Native Americans. It says right here, Gaspar Cortereal and Joey Fernandez were among Portuguese navigators from Azores who reached the Newfoundland. All right, that's further north, man, the East Coast. All right, Greenland in 1500s earlier. Fernandez had taken captives to the Azores, but is so no record exists. In October 1501, however, Corte Real sent some 57 captives to Lisbon, Portugal. Their description worth noting. All right, thus the Americans, these Gadites, in this case, thus the American was slightly taller than the European observers. They resemble gypsies with their faces marked and signs like those of the Indians. All right, they dark skinned, man. All right, their hair, the males were darker than the females, was long and curly, and their eyes was greenish in color. All right, basically they Negro looking, man. All right, thus it's quite possible that these Americans were part North Greenland or part Britain. About no, man, they was full blood Native Americans, man. All right, because you got tall guys. We do not know exactly where these green-eyed Americans came from. Like I said, Jeremiah 12:9, man, Israel like a speck of bird. Whether from the Newfoundland, Labrador, however, they were in possession of what appeared to be part of sword and jewelry manufacture in Italy. All right, so you got Gad in Italy, man. This tends to confirm early contact in Europe as discussed. Like one time, man, this Italian dude came to my house. I asked him what he was a so-called native